You ever wonder why so many people get all fired up about trading just to lose their money and walk away super frustrated? It's a really weird thing, right? Because most people who get into trading, they're not failing because they're not smart. Nope, they fail because they're doing exactly what everyone else is doing. So today, we're going to break down exactly why that happens. All right, let's really get into this number, because it's the one statistic that just haunts every single new trader. Something like 90% of beginners lose money. I mean, why? Why is that number so ridiculously high? What are these common traps that pretty much everyone stumbles into without even seeing them coming? Well, believe it or not, the journey almost always kicks off the exact same way. So it all starts with pure excitement. You know how it goes. You're scrolling, you watch a few YouTube videos, maybe you see some of those screenshots of insane profits on Instagram, and you think to yourself, hey, I can do that. It looks so accessible, right? Almost simple. And so you take the next logical step. You grab your phone, you download one of those super slick trading apps, and boom, in just a few minutes, you've got money in there and you're staring at a live chart. I mean, the barrier to entry has literally never been lower. Then, it's the moment of truth. You see something that looks like a pattern, or maybe it's just a gut feeling, who knows? You hit the button and you place your very first trade. Man, that rush of adrenaline, that feeling of hope, you're actually thinking, wow, this might actually be easy. But then, a few days, maybe a few weeks later, reality just comes crashing down. Your account starts to drop. Then it drops again. And before you even know what happened, half your money is just gone. Sometimes all of it. And you know what the worst part is? You have no idea what you even did wrong. The market just has this way of punishing beginners for making the same critical mistakes over and over and over again.
Okay, so in this explainer, we are going to build a roadmap to trading smarter. We're going to walk through the 5 biggest mistakes that are responsible for that crazy 90% failure rate. Seriously, if you can just understand and avoid these few things, you are going to put yourself light years ahead of pretty much every other beginner out there.
All right, let's dive right in with mistake number 1, making totally random decisions because you're trading without any kind of clear strategy. This is, without a doubt, the foundation of pretty much all beginner failure. It all starts here. And this right here, this captures the problem perfectly. I mean, just imagine walking into a casino, sitting at a poker table without knowing any of the rules, and you just start throwing chips in. It sounds completely absurd, right? But that's exactly how most beginners approach the markets. They're gambling. They're not trading. So what even is a strategy anyway? Look, it's not just plastering a bunch of indicators all over your chart until it looks like a Christmas tree. A real strategy is a simple, crystal clear set of rules. You have to be able to answer 3 questions. When specifically do I get in? When do I get out? And exactly how much am I risking? If you can't answer each of those in one sentence, you don't have a strategy, you just have hope. And let me tell you, hope is a terrible trading strategy.
And this just shows the difference so clearly. The beginner, they're running on random decisions, a whole lot of hope, and totally emotional exits. They see the price moving, they jump in, they get scared, they jump out. But the professional, they're doing the opposite. They're looking for repeatable setups. They have clear, predefined rules, and they have patience. They wait for the market to come to them. And this mindset, well, it leads us right into the next big mistake.
Okay, on to mistake number 2, and you'll see how these things build on each other. It's the dopamine trap, or what we all know as overtrading. This one is so common because, let's be real, trading is exciting. The charts are flying all over the place, the little candles are flashing, and you get this itch, this feeling like you just have to do something. But here's the uncomfortable truth, and every beginner really needs to hear this. More trades does not equal more profits. In fact, for a beginner, it's the exact opposite. More trades almost always means more commissions, way more mistakes, and yeah, ultimately more losses. Remember, your job isn't to be busy, it's to be profitable.
See, overtrading is driven by emotion, and it usually shows up in one of 3 ways. First, you've got trading from boredom. You're just staring at the charts, nothing's really happening, so you place a trade just to feel like you're in the game. Then there's revenge trading. You take a loss, get angry, and you immediately jump back in to try and win your money back. And of course, there's FOMO trading, fear of missing out. The price takes off, you panic, and you chase it because you're terrified you're going to miss the big move. All 3, absolute poison for your account.
I absolutely love this analogy. Think about it. A professional hunter doesn't just wander into the forest and start spraying bullets randomly, hoping they hit something. No way. They wait, they watch, they track their prey, and only when that perfect opportunity presents itself do they take the shot.
And that's exactly what professional traders do. They might only take a handful of trades a week, maybe even less, because they're waiting for those A-plus high-probability setups. Always remember, one good trade is worth 10 random ones.
Okay, now we're at mistake number 3. And listen up, because this is the one that will destroy an account faster than anything else. It's simple. Risking way too much money. This is the big mathematical mistake that makes it almost impossible to ever recover from a losing streak.
And this brings us to the golden rule of trading. It's something followed religiously by pretty much every professional trader out there. And it is, never risk more than 1 to 2% of your account on a single trade. So let's say you have a $1,000 account. That means your maximum loss on any one trade should be 10, maybe 20 bucks. I know, beginners hate this rule because it feels so slow, but slow is what keeps you in the game.
And this chart just shows you the power of small risk so dramatically. Let's look at two traders, right? Both start with 100 bucks. Trader A risks a huge 20% on every single trade. After just 5 losses in a row, which by the way is super common, their account is decimated, down to $33. They've lost 67% of their capital. Now look at Trader B, who only risks 1% per trade. After the same 5 losses, their account is at $95. They've only lost 5%. Now which one of them is actually going to survive to trade another day?
And that really is the bottom line. Survival is everything. It's simple. You can't get better at trading if you run out of money. Your skill will improve over time, but only if you give yourself that time to learn from your mistakes. And proper risk management, well, that's what makes sure you stay in the game long enough for that learning to actually happen. All right, let's move on to mistake number 4. And this one deals with the single most dangerous force in all of trading. And it's not the market, it's not the economy, it's your own mind. It's all about letting fear and greed take the wheel and control your decisions.
You know, every single trader has been on this exact roller coaster. It starts when you get into a trade and, hey, it starts moving in your favor. You feel smart, you feel confident, you're thinking, I knew it. I'm actually pretty good at this.
But then, the market turns, your profit starts to shrink, and just like that, the confidence starts to fade, and it gets replaced by tension. You start checking the chart every few seconds, your heart rate starts to pick up, you're trying to tell yourself, it's fine, the setup is still valid.
And then the price drops again. Now your trade is actually negative. That tension morphs into real, genuine fear. Your brain's survival instincts start to kick in, and they literally interpret this financial loss as a genuine threat. And when that happens, the logical part of your brain just starts to shut down. And finally, the loss gets even bigger, and that fear turns into outright panic. You just can't take the discomfort anymore, so you slam the button and you close the trade for a loss, usually at the absolute worst possible moment. And then, like some kind of cruel joke, the market often reverses and goes right back to where you thought it was going in the first place.
And this just shows you exactly how these two emotions completely sabotage your trading. Fear makes you snatch at tiny profits because you're terrified they're going to disappear. You end up closing your winning trades way too early. And greed? Greed does the complete opposite. It makes you hold on to your losing trades for way too long, whispering in your ear, don't worry, it'll bounce back. And this leads to the worst possible combination in trading, small wins and huge losses.
Okay, let's tackle the final mistake. And this one is maybe the most foundational of them all, the get-rich-quick myth. This is the mindset, the belief, that attracts most people to trading in the first place. This idea that it's some kind of shortcut to instant wealth.
Let's just get real for a second. In the world of professional trading, if someone can consistently make 5% on their account per month, they are considered an absolute superstar, a rock star. But beginners, they get fueled by all the hype they see on social media, and they come in expecting to make 50, maybe 100% a month. And when those totally unrealistic expectations collide with reality, the only result is frustration and incredibly reckless risk-taking.
This right here, this is what the real trading journey looks like. Yeah, it starts with excitement, but then come the losses, and they are inevitable. This leads to a period of total frustration, where you're probably jumping from one strategy to the next. But if you can stick with it, you eventually reach a stage of real understanding. You realize trading is all about risk management and discipline. And only then can you finally achieve any kind of consistency. It's a marathon, folks, not a sprint. So, what's the big takeaway here? Well, here's your checklist for thinking like a pro. And it's really simple. It's just the opposite of the 5 mistakes we've been talking about. Follow a simple, rules-based strategy. Be super selective and only take high-quality trades.
Always, always risk a small, fixed amount, like 1 or 2%. Plan your trades ahead of time to keep your emotions in check, and focus on slow, steady, long-term growth.
And I really want to leave you with this one idea. Becoming a profitable trader, it's not about finding some magical indicator or some secret, hidden strategy. It's not about doing something extraordinary. It's actually about being disciplined enough to consistently stop doing the things that are guaranteed to make you fail. It's all about eliminating the big mistakes.
So, as we wrap this up, I want you to really think about this question. For you personally, based on everything we just covered, what is the one thing you can stop doing starting right now today that will make the biggest possible difference in your trading journey? Is it making those random entries? Is it overtrading? Is it risking way too much? Whatever it is, let that be your first step on a much smarter path.